Hey my friend, this is Nestor Nidome, and today I wanted to find out if you have both faith and knowledge when it comes to any kind of goal that you're trying to go for, either in your business or personal life. But for instance, just kind of like knowledge, there's a lot of people that those know it all kind of people, right? Who I know this and I know that, but yet they don't have success, right? Or there's other people who have a lot of faith. They have a lot of faith. They believe in God, or they pray a lot, but yet they don't seem to have a lot of success in their life either. And both of those, it's kind of strange, because you would think that if a person who has a lot of knowledge, a person who's read a lot, gone to a lot, through a lot, you would think that they will have a lot of success in either in their business or in their life. But or also, if you're a person who is either really religious, or you just have in general faith, uh, you would think that they will have a lot of knowledge. For instance, I have this one friend who is very, very religious, and he always is talking about how much faith he has, and how much he's always praying and everything, but yet he is always struggling. Sometimes I feel so bad for this guy, because he struggles so much with everything in his life, but yet he always goes to church. He has this strong desire and a strong faith. He loves business as well, and he's trying so hard, but he cannot just do it. And then I know another friend who reads a lot, who attends a lot of seminars, does a lot of stuff, knows a lot about business. You ask him and he knows a lot of stuff, but yet he's also struggling. And I'm just like, what is going on? What is going on with this stuff, right? So I started kind of thinking, that you gotta hook both of them on, because from my own experiences, I was one of those people who went to a lot of seminars, read a lot of books. I've had experience with business, but yet I wasn't able to reach those goals either, and for I was one of those people who I wasn't like a know-it-all, but I knew a lot of stuff, and I will answer people's questions, and people will be like, oh wow, thank you for that answer. And that answer came from books or seminars or something that I've done, but I wasn't reaching that certain level, but it wasn't because I wasn't hooking up both of them. For instance, in my experience, every time that I had a business idea or a goal, I will start implementing it right away, because that's what I learned. It's like you have to think about something and then just start implementing it. But the problem was that once I started implementing it, and I came to my first struggle or my first hurdle, I will basically give up. I will basically say, oh man, it's not gonna work. And automatically I will start thinking about something else. But what was going on is I just didn't have faith. I didn't have faith that it was gonna work. That it was a hurdle. Let's figure it out. Let's go and continue to the next step. And that's the main reason why I wasn't hitting my goals. And now that I'm learning how to do it, and now I'm starting to see real results. I'm starting to get hurdles, but I'm starting to overcome them, because I have faith. I know that I'm reaching my goals. I know that I'm gonna get there to the goals that I haven't reached, and I have faith now, and I know how to do it. So now, not only that I have faith, I'm starting to know, because the other way, if you are a person who has a lot of faith, either in religion and God, or just has a lot of faith in general, even if it's not religious, and you know that you're gonna reach that goal because you have that burning desire, but you're still not there, it might be because you're not implementing the stuff you're learning, or you're not learning enough. For instance, my friend, he that has a lot of faith. That's what's going on. That's what I see. That he's doing. It's just that he's not implementing the things that he's learning, and he's not really reading a lot of books. He's not really going to seminars and getting educated. So the problem is that he's not using that educated and implementing it, because even though if you have a lot of faith, it's the same thing. God will still not help you, because you have to help yourself. God, or the universe, or a higher power, whatever you want to name it, once you start doing it for yourself, and you have the faith, you gotta start doing it. So you have to have both things. Like, let me just finish up by saying like this little story, and a lot of people know this story, a lot of people don't, but it just basically is this guy there's a flood going on, right? And so he goes up to the roof of his house, and he's just praying and praying to God that to save him. He's like, oh God, I believe in you, I have faith, I have 100% faith in you that you're gonna save me, God. So the water is like maybe like ankle, like maybe like knee high or something, and this boat, this little tiny tiny like truck comes along and says, hey, jump into the truck, we're all leaving, we're evacuating, just jump into the truck, and that guy's so like, no, God's gonna save me, God's gonna come and save me, thank you, but I have faith. So that the people in the truck are like, okay, and they drive by. So the rain starts keep on coming, and the flood keeps on going up until it reaches like the middle of the house, right? So now this boat comes in, like with several people, and they see this guy and like, hey, come on the boat, come on, we're evacuating, come on. And the guy's all like, no, he's still praying. I'm praying to God, and I know and I have faith in my God that He's gonna save me. Go ahead, my God's gonna save me. So the boat leaves, and all of a sudden the water gets to the roof, and everybody's gone basically, and this helicopter comes in, from the rescue people, and sees this guy up in the roof, praying, and they go up there, they drop the ladder, and they say, hey, come on, get up in the ladder, come on, let's go, everybody has evacuated, you're one of the only people right here, come on, let's go. And the guy's like, no thank you, I am praying, and I know God's gonna come for me, and He's gonna save me. So after a while, the water goes all the way up, and this guy drowns. So he finds himself in the gates of heaven, and he walks into heaven, and he meets God. And he asks God, what's going on? Why did you let me die? I was praying for you. I had faith. And he's so like, well, I sent you 3 rescue things. I sent you the truck, and then I sent you a boat, and then I sent you a helicopter, and you didn't accept any of them. I can't do anything for you if you're not gonna do it for yourself. I sent you the stuff, right? So that little story always, that it reminded me of what I'm talking about right now. That even though if you have faith, but yet you don't have, you don't take action, then you're still gonna be in the same situation you've been. So that's the thing. And also, if you take action, but yet you don't have faith to move forward through those obstacles, you're gonna stay in the same situation. So guys, please listen to what I'm saying. You have to have both the faith and take action if you want to succeed in any kind of goal in your life. So with that, if you have found any kind of value from this video, share it, push that like button, and comment on this video. Let me know what your thoughts are. Please, thank you for everything, and thank you for joining me on this video. This is Nestor signing off.